again everyone, Josie here, Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. Today I have another Dollar Tree DIY for you, and it's in a farmhouse style. You can either use this as an organizer or as a display case for your home decors. So let's get started. All of the materials will be listed in the description box below. So you will need 2 of these wooden art signs that you can get at Dollar Tree. So I removed those triangle wooden support on one of them already, and I'm going to be showing you how I did that. But make sure when you're choosing the plaques, make sure that they are the same size, the same height, the same width, because that's very crucial in creating this 2-tiered display case slash organizer. To remove the triangle wooden support on the corners, I am just going to be gently lift each one, kind of like wiggling it, but I'm also going to be using something like this, flat, probably a knife will do as well, or a nail filer in my case. But as you can see, it's fairly easy to remove, and any stubborn ones I was just able to use that tool again. And then what I'm going to do is hot glue it back together in each corner. You can also use wood glue or E6000, but I'll just be using hot glue here. I'll just be carefully applying hot glue on each of the side to put the corners back together. I'm trying to be cautious here because I didn't want to put too much, and then they will just be gloppy and then they will just be leaky. So I just want to make sure that it's also going to be a neat application. So once I put them together, as you could see, some glue will be oozing out of the side or the corner. So what I'm going to do is use that same filer that I used earlier just to scrape off anything that may have come out or oozed out of the corner. I would like to point out that you can skip this step of removing those blocks or those triangles if you are not going to use this portion, or you don't want it invertible and you're just going to use the top as your display case. But in my case, I want it to be reversible, or you can invert it to use it as a tray. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be connecting the support. So I'll be using 8 rulers. They come 2 in a pack at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be removing this vinyl or the plastic measurement stickers. They're pretty easy to remove, as you could see. And then I'm going to be connecting each ruler, or a couple of them, in each corner. So I'm mixing here, as you can see, some Gorilla Wood glue as well as my hot glue. And then I'm going to be connecting the ruler on each corner on their bottom, and I'm going to be using the flat side to connect onto my wooden frames. And I'm going to be doing this 2 at a time in each corner. So I'm just going to be abutting them, creating a corner kind of legs, so that it will hold on to the shelf that I'm going to be putting on the top, the other shelf there, which is the white one. So as you can see, I've also applied some glue on the side of the ruler so that they will stick together better, and then I used again my filer to remove any excess glue. So in this portion, you can already kind of connect the other frame and then glue them together, which probably would have been better, but then stubborn me, because this is the first time I've been doing this, what I did is I put all the 4 corners, or all the 8 rulers to create the legs, and then I inserted my frame. And that was a little bit problematic because I had to do a little adjustment, because I had to kind of crack open some of the legs and then redo them again. I'm not going to show them to you anymore. If you want to do this, just make sure that you connect already the top layer or the top frame. And I'm putting them on the same direction. This is still doable. It's just that I had to readjust some of the wood. But if you want to do it right the first time, don't do the mistake I have done. As you can see here, I will be doing some readjustment because they weren't lining up properly, and I had to reinforce it again with some glue. Okay, so this is how it looks like when it's done, unpainted of course, but if you want to leave it this way, I actually kind of like it the way it looks like with the raw wood finish. But I want to paint it as well so that it will look more cohesive, and I want to apply a farmhouse style with some rustic kind of distressed look. And I'm going to be addressing first the holes of the rulers. And by the way, as you've noticed, I put all the holes in the same location, and I am just filling the holes with some hot glue. You can use wood putty or clay and then let them dry and then probably file them so that they'll be flat and then paint them. But I just decided to use hot glue, and then I'm going to be painting this also. So as you can see, I'm just painting over each of the art pieces or these wooden plaques using my chalk paint. You can get chalk paints inexpensively at Walmart by Waverly. And what I have is actually a chalk paint, folk art chalk paint that I got at Amazon for $6. And I like this a lot because you don't really need to even remove the gloss finish of the frames, and you can just paint over them. I think most chalk paints are like that. You don't need to really do a lot of prep work. Now what I'm doing here is I'm measuring this craft stick that I got at Walmart. You can buy craft sticks also at Dollar Tree, but they're smaller than this. These are the large ones, and I think I only purchased this for like $2. I'm not quite sure, but they're very inexpensive. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be putting them on the underside of each of the art frames so that I can have kind of like a wooden finish here, kind of shiplap look appearance there, so that when I use the underside, it is not just painted white. So it's up to you also if you want to apply the same kind of design with this wooden craft sticks on the top of the frame, but I just decided to use it on the underside, that so that whenever I use the other one, it will be different from the other one. You can also use contact paper or decorative paper and also paint this a different color if you like, but I kind of like the look of wood. It makes it more rustic, so I did that at the bottom frame as well. I'm going to be using this acrylic paint. This is the nutmeg brown acrylic paint by Apple Barrel that they carry at Walmart, and I'm just applying some distress finish here by dabbing on some of the paint using my sponge applicator. Any chance you put too much brown, then apply again with your white chalk paint lightly. Here's the finished project. I like the rustic or weathered look. I kept the wood sticks or the craft sticks as is, in its natural finish, and I wanted to paint it, but I figured it's better that way. If you want to paint it, go for it, but I think leaving it in its natural state is a lot better. So this is the side where it's the top of the frame, and then propping it up right now is a display case. And on the top, I just placed some greenery, faux greenery that I got at Daiso for $1.50 each, and then I just bundled them up together with a satin ribbon. Here I added one of the wooden houses that I got at Dollar Tree as well, just to prop it up there, and it really looks so lovely. I like that there is enough room on top and at the bottom, and most especially there's enough clearance on the height at the bottom shelf, because sometimes that's the problem with shelves or tiered, those trays. They're sometimes too low at the bottom. Now this is another application here where I inverted the trays themselves, and I do believe this is a better side in my opinion, okay, because you could see really the wood. Now either side would work, but this side is best, especially if you're using it as an organizer. I picture this in a hot drink station holding some of the K-cups, maybe organizing your tea as well as your sugar and whatnot. And in the bathroom, you can use this to organize your little jars of perfume as well as your cotton buds and also your facial cotton swabs, face towels, and some bath soaps or bath crystals. Yeah, and as you can see here, I even added another wooden house behind these two items here, just so you know that there are plenty of space, and I've replaced the top house with a taller house as well. I'm really loving this two-tier tray a lot, and I've added another small candle here. They come two in a pack at Dollar Tree. So I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below, which one do you prefer, the underside or the top side of the frame. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell icon so that you will not miss any of my new uploads. And I hope you all are having a great day, and I'll talk to you again on my next video. Take care now, and God bless. Bye-bye!